Sorry about that. I had to get my flashers going. Just left Angelus Oaks. Sammy cooked up a mean supper for everybody. I got the pizza was smelled so good. I got the supreme pizza. It smelled really. It was really good. Going down to back to home Redlands, but this has been a gauntlet down here with the rocks, and the fire's pretty much done burning down to the highway here on the left. Hopefully there's no rocks. It was actually closed last night before. Or no, wait, last night. Mile marker 16, 17, where the fire burned down to the road there. The day shift had to go out to Big Bear. I talked to one of the dozer guys. He said it was like 2 hours of misery with that low boy with the dozer. Their fire camp is in Ukaipa at the regional park. So those guys were beat already from working the fire, and then they had to drive home. The big crew buses and Type 1 engines, brush engines had to go that way. The pickups could go down 1N12 here, Mountain Thomas Hunting Ground Road. It's a forestry road. It'll fit a pickup, but it's not really big. But the guys who were going down, they didn't know where they were. So a lot of them, I told a couple of them, they asked me, I said, when you get to the fork, go left. There'll be another fork, go left. But they didn't know where they were. And, they could look at their maps, but it's different when you're not from the area and you don't know the road, especially at night. So they all made it. That was cool. And then day shift today. No, wait a minute. That was 2 nights ago, because it was yesterday morning. Day shift was able to come up the front way here, the short way. I'm looking to see any fire, and I don't see any. And Sammy said he was able to come down and get food. He's at the restaurant there. He said he was able. They let him down to get food and come back. It's like the other night, this was burning right here on the left. Yeah, I don't see any fire up there. There's a little bit smoldering way up above Angelus Oaks, maybe halfway up the ridge. When I went to the Hella spot, a little bit of smoke right here. When I went to the Hella spot earlier, I see the sunset. You can see a little bit of smoke halfway up, like above the fire station. And that's been smoldering there for, seems like days. Probably a big old snag or tree in there. And then today they were airdropping water drops on the Anderson Ridge, 10,000 foot ridge over there. They were dropping really high, 9,000 feet. The Sikorsky Sky Crane, those Sky Tractors out of Big Bear Airport, the Scoopers. I got some good video of them this morning and pictures of them. I got good pictures yesterday of them scooping in Big Bear, and then they go out, they climb. They have to do a big loop to get up to that 9,000 feet. Angelus Oaks has power. Mount Home Village has power. Supposedly Edison brought a generator in to Forest Falls, and supposedly Friday they're going to turn it on. There's a bunch of brush engines there just kind of babysitting this side. And Caltrans, thank you Caltrans for scraping these rocks. There's been a couple times I had to stop for a big rock slide, and there's a Caltrans guy right there scraping a hole so I could go through. So they've been amazing. Firefighters amaze me every day. The cops are doing a bang-up job. Edison's up here. They're already trying to restore power for Forest Falls. They're looking at some lines there on Spruce and Angelus Oaks where the fire got real close. Hopefully no rocks in here. What's a mile marker here? I think we're getting down to the scary place here. 17. Yeah, we're right in where the rocks were coming down. I've had a couple roll by me in front of me, and it's like, yeah. In fact, I see lights out. This is where, and that might be Caltrans. No, it's a brush engine. Right here was a big slide right here. Came around this corner and there was a guy. He's trying to go around on my side. Man, let's get out of here. He's trying to go on my side to get around the rocks, but then he saw me coming, so he waited and he flashed his lights, and I saw him in time to stop. But yeah, this is when it rains, this is gonna be tough. Let's get out of here. We're down to almost 16. Yeah, this is the bad area. I think this is the first night I've gone down. I shouldn't jinx myself. First night I've gone down, I haven't had to weave through rocks. In fact, last night I spent the night in Big Bear. I wanted to see those sky tractors, but I also didn't want to run this again. It's a gauntlet. Up here and then above AO, Angelus Oaks, it's gotten a lot better up there. That had a lot of flaming logs rolling down and rock. They call it rollout. I think we're down below, 16. It gets a little better down here, but not. It's always slid up here. In fact, they said they put nets down here that last couple of years because of the fire over here. There was a previous fire. There's some rock there. There was a previous fire down here, and somebody said Caltrans came in and put nets down here. I'll show you where that is. But so far, I haven't seen any fire. Hopefully, this thing will slowly burn out. See the boss check right there, the pink. Right here's where they were painting this, trying to keep it from going to the right into that drainage. That drainage leads up to the restaurant. That's the old highway, Mountain Home Creek Road, they call it now, but it's actually the old highway. And then we're almost getting to the bottom here. Right here's where they put the nets, I believe. I haven't think I've seen them. They must be up higher. See how it's sheer cliff? There's some rocks right there. Oh, thank God they're little ones. In fact, I need to slow down here. It's still closed from by the Falls turnoff right down here all the way up to above Onyx Peak. Forest Falls residents can come in with an ID, Mountain Home Village, but they don't. It's still pretty dangerous. Plus they got all the fire rigs up here. I know everybody wants to get back home, but of course this is going to be bad all winter. When it rains, even without the rain, the wind. Let's see here. Yeah, it's closed right here. You can't get above. There's the moon. And this is probably, I haven't been down here in a couple days, but I could only find a couple little spots of fire. Right now I'm not seeing any above right here by Mountain Home Village. Let's see if I can pick out some fire. It's like little red orange dots, but I have not seen any, which is good. There's a temporary cell tower, which it only worked like the first day, and after that it's been crap. This guy's slowing down. Yeah, he was on the brakes for something. Still looking. Okay, there's one little orange dot right there, about mid-slope. Excuse me, that's the only dot I've seen. There was one across from Mount Home Village. The village is further down. Let me see if I can see a dot over here. It'll help when this guy goes by. Nice. Put the brights on right as he gets to me. I don't think you want to blind the guy coming at you. There was a little red one right down here. But I don't see any dots. Nope. There was one down below too. We'll see if there's one down below. They've been smoldering for days. It's really steep, so they just kind of let them just burn out on their own. Just opened a residence now, so I'm not used to this traffic. It's been really just emergency vehicles, and then occasionally you'll see media. But they say media is all over the Bobcat fire over around Mount Wilson, and it's down. It's gone completely over the mountain, down to the Juniper Hills. There was a little speck down here. I'm looking to see if I can. No, I don't see nothing right there. We're down by the picnic area. Thurman Flats, that's the name of it. There was a little speck right. Oh, I see a little bit. Let me pay attention here. I think I see a little speck over there. Yep, that speck's still there. It's like across the creek and halfway up the slope. It's just a little tiny clump of trees, maybe. Down here is about where the fire, they stopped it with Phos-Chek. Yeah, right past this, where Vista Point, where everybody swims at right here. There's a line of Phos-Chek. Brush engine right there, sitting there. And hopefully they'll be able to open it up where you can get the big bear this back way. Hopefully in a few days it'll be they'll allow people to come up here. You know, a lot of people want to go home. And I went and drove Pines Anita, 1N86. A bunch of people wanted to, and that's where the spot fires were, across 38. And that's where the hotshot was killed. Went up there and looked around, and we could see that. I think I counted 7 spot fires around 1N86. It's called Hill Ranch Road. In fact, one of them was like in front of a cabin, and Carolyn, it was Carolyn's cabin. It ember flew into their woodpile. Of all places for an ember to land, it landed in their woodpile, and you can see where the firemen had kept it off. There was like 2 cabins right next to each other. The woodpile's in between. It's like the worst place. Big propane tank, and they jumped on it and knocked it downward. Didn't get either cabin. That was amazing. That they. I'll see if I can try to find out what unit that was, because what station or crew. They definitely saved 2 or more houses right there. I think there's a sheriff sitting right there. Yeah, a lot of sheriffs up here. If you're gonna loot, you're gonna get arrested, because there's sheriffs every. I got checked tonight by a National Forest law enforcement guy. He just pulled up my shoulder, my media badge, but they're watching. They pretty much know who I am now from days of being up here. But if you don't look right, or just you're in a place where you shouldn't be, they're gonna stop you. So don't even try it. Whoops, my front end is old Betsy's took a pound, and I need to get it in front end shop, because front end's a little loose now. But Betsy's been doing a good job. They're kind of doing a little different setup there. Hear the bottles popping. You come down from 6,000-7,000 feet, your plastic bottles will pop, and I've had my spray cans like WD-40 and cleaner spray. They'll bulge on the bottom, but you can't sit them flat. I used to run service up the mountain, radio service, and I hated it, because I had my cans sitting in a bench on the back of the van. But when they bubbled up the bottoms, you couldn't set them down. They'd wobble. Couldn't set them on a table. That's the 2 things I noticed about going up and altitude. That, and your sandwiches dry out real fast. It's like toast after 10 minutes. It's like, what happened? Speaking of toast, or speaking of dried out, man, I sucked down a lot of water. I can't believe how dehydrated I am, and I'm just chugging water constantly. I got a water right here. Definitely chug your water when you go up in altitude. There's somebody sneaking around the checkpoint. That's probably, there's a lot of homeless in there too. It could be a homeless guy coming out. Oh, root beer floats. Haven't had one in a couple days. Anyway, that's 2 bikers. Then you might want to get off. I didn't see them until the last second. They're sitting there all blacked out. I want to get a little further off the roadway. Somebody swinging wide in that corner. You know, Bob had his tree. Somebody blasted his tree right here. That's it from Angelus Oaks to Mentone. Thanks for watching, and I'll try and get back up here tomorrow. See you.